Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be painting this pumpkin with Core watercolors on an Arches 100% cotton paper block. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see my future videos, and if you hit the bell button you'll be notified each time I have a new video. So I got this picture off of Pixabay and I really love the colors. They're kind of purpley blue. They kind of match my home decor is like a turquoise, teal colors, and so I thought that this would go with it. That's why I chose the pumpkin, so I could hang it on my wall. And I started with wetting the entire pumpkin and then putting in the colors. And I know I am new to watercolor, so I'm not doing I'm not saying that I am an expert at it, so be kind in the comments. I know I've got like a few blooms on there from it being a little too wet, the paper being too wet, but I didn't mind because the pumpkin itself is kind of has that texture on it anyway. So now I am sectioning each part of the pumpkin off, and then I just wet each section at a time, and then I start painting each section, and then I wait till that section dries before I move on to the next one. So this pumpkin was actually pretty easy. I've been choosing subjects that, with the Core watercolors, that it can be a little looser. I mean, I guess anything you paint you can make loose, but the texture on the objects themselves is already kind of loose looking, and so that's why I chose them in the first place, so that the Core watercolors would be a good fit. The Core watercolors are the Core watercolors flow very easily on the paper, so if you're not careful with them, they could just kind of get out of control. And so that's why it's easier to choose, for me at least, to choose something that is a little looser to paint, so that I don't have to control the paint as much. And that's what I love about the Core watercolors. I love how loose and flowy they are. So this has like a lot of splotchy colors on it, some peaches and orange and greens, purples, pinks, peaches. I think I already said peaches. Teals. It's a really pretty pumpkin, and I punched the colors up like I usually do. The watercolor palette that you see is a porcelain palette that I got off of Amazon, and I'm sure you've seen it in other people's watercolor videos, but I just loved it so much. The design of it is just so pretty. So I'm using some Mimic Squirrel brushes in this, and I'm using some Taklon Bristle brushes. The Mimic Squirrel brushes hold a lot of paint in them, so you have to be really careful when you're painting. It can hold too much water, and then you can get the blooms, which is what happened in the beginning of mine. But if you can see in the painting now, you can't really see the blooms, and the ones that you can see, they look like they should be there. So here's the finished product, and I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!